Good morning, everyone. It's 11 minutes past 7 o'clock right now. Welcome back to CW Iowa Live. It is Tuesday, and it is time for Ron the Car Guy from Westside Auto Pros. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully your day is starting off in a positive manner. We're going to try to keep that mode of operation in progress. Lou, along. Meteorologist is here with us, and Ron, again, you get up in the morning, and it's still dark.
It is still dark, and when you go home, it's dark.
And when you go home, it's dark.
Or at least for me.
And you mentioned this a while back, but want to make sure we let people know about something that you are doing that has really gone over like gangbusters.
It has.
Once again, we're talking about being able to see in all this darkness a little better than your standard light will be able to give you vision.
And that's what we call the long light bulb, and it adds 120 feet in distance to your existing headlights. Mm-hmm. And it's designed for most cars. Some of the newer cars that maybe have an LED bulb or something, it's not compatible, but these have just been totally amazing. And the responses, we've done almost 100 cars in the last, when did we pimp this? 2-3 weeks ago?
About 2 weeks ago,
yeah. We have done almost 100 cars, and everybody that I get feedback from talks about how much clearer and further they can actually see.
Is it a wider light?
It's not necessarily wider.
More penetrating light.
Exactly. It goes out further. It gives you distance.
Okay.
And it's a little bit brighter. Not bright enough that people are flashing their brights at you and stuff like that. I mean, it's made to work, and it really does.
It does make a difference, but in case you're driving along, especially back roads that don't have a lot of street lights on the side and things like that.
Even street lights in town. Have you noticed how many of those are out anymore?
Well, they have them on timers. So sometimes they'll turn on and off periodically throughout the night. So sometimes you'll be driving down a city street and it's dark just because the street lights are out, but they'll eventually turn back on, but they're saving power by
kind of like the refrigerated case at the new Hy-Vs. Yeah, the aisle's dark till you walk by, right? Then it's too late.
Yeah. But again, if you want to take advantage of your deal, you have a couple of more days left.
We do. We're running this through the end of November, through the end of the month, and it's a really cool deal. We'll put these in for $23 each. We'll install them for that amount. These retail for over $30 just if you go buy them.
Just buy the bulb itself.
Exactly, and then you got to put it in.
You almost have to do it at that price.
It's if somebody does this and they don't think it was worth $46, come back and I'll give you your money back.
Yeah, $46 and tax, of course.
Yeah, well, of course, some tax. Of course. Yeah, yep. We're not in a tax-exempt state.
Mm-hmm. So just keep that in mind. You have a couple of more days left to take advantage of this. Nearly 100 people have taken advantage of this already. But
I think the best part, though, guys, is you'll put them in.
Yeah.
If anyone's ever changed a light bulb before on a car,
it's not easy anymore.
It's not fun.
No.
And the thing that's really important to mention this, we mentioned this when we first talked about it, is sure, you can go to your parts store, you can get a bulb like this, and you can install it, but there are some precautions you need to take when installing these bulbs that people have a tendency to overlook or forget about just for a second that could ruin the life expectancy of the bulb and can cut it down dramatically. We're talking major league, and you don't have to worry about that because these guys are certified.
Yep, and let us screw it up because we'll stand behind it. We got warranty.
Now, speaking of being certified, you're wearing a pretty snazzy shirt there.
I am. It's got the ASA logo on it, and I did want to talk a little bit about that today. There's an organization out there. It's called ASA, Automotive Service Association, and it's a national group that actually filters down. I'm part of ASA Midwest Des Moines chapter. So we've got ASA, we've got ASA Midwest, which comprises 6 states, and then we've got the Des Moines chapter, and I'm really passionate about this this association.
Why is this so important?
Well, on the national, it does a lot of things for us, but on the national level, we've got representation with issues and bills and stuff that are going on in Washington. It's my voice to be able to get legislation and stuff passed. And so, you know, the availability to get software updates for your car when we service them wouldn't be available or as readily available if it wasn't for our voice, you know, within the federal level. And then it trickles down. We've also got the Midwest, the main chapter or affiliate that I belong to. And again, that comprises of 6 states, and there's all kinds of benefits. We do a huge automotive expo and training show called Vision down in Kansas City every March, which is some of the top training in the country. Of course, there's, you know, the typical discount type stuff that comes with any association, you know, as far as on, you know, uniforms and office supplies, that kind of stuff. But we also have a lot of other features. If you're a shop owner and you're facing maybe an employment issue with an employee or something, you just don't know what to do or what might be the right thing, we've got an 800 number you can call and get some legal advice on an employee issue. That's included in it. You know, the benefits go on. And then we come down into the chapter level, which is the Des Moines chapter of ASA.
Des Moines metro
Midwest.
area.
Exactly. And it's really cool because I view it, we've got some of the best shops locally that belong to this. And it's more like a family or sometimes
A fraternity type thing?
Well, kind of. We have a lot of fun, but we do a lot of good stuff. You know, we have a meeting once a month, and we'll bring people in to maybe do training for technicians. We might bring somebody in to talk about OSHA regulations or talk about insurance. Maybe do some training for office staff.
So these are guys from other shops, guys and gals from other shops that are working in the industry, and you guys get together, guys and gals get together, and you compare notes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And currently, like in the Des Moines area, we've got over 35 members.
Do you really?
They're not all shops. I mean, some of them are suppliers and businesses that work with our industry. And it's not just Des Moines. We've got shops from Grinnell, Cedar Rapids, Webster City are in the Des Moines group. There's actually 10 right in the metro area. But we don't look at each other as you know, competitors. We look at each other as colleagues. We're there to help each other. And everybody, when they're starting out, I mean, everybody needs a mentor. You know, I recall, you know, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when I was getting my shop going, I was introduced to a gentleman in Kansas City, Jerry Holcomb. Super guy. He's probably forgot more about the auto repair industry than I'll ever know, and is still an active shop owner. He's a member of ASA Midwest. He's actually the president of ASA Midwest now, but super nice guy, and you know, I give him a hard time and I kid him a lot, but I learned a ton from him. I mean, he was kind of the guy that I looked up to because I was a mechanic,
right,
operating a shop, and he's pulled me along and helped me. And to me, that's the most important thing about the ASA organization. I mean, you get all the benefits and you get what they do on a national level, and you get the discounts and stuff. But more importantly, you get the people. And if you're a shop owner and you're not in this organization, you ought to at least look into it, because the people come with it. And you know, if you have a question, you run into a situation you just don't know. Maybe you're looking at a piece of equipment. You want to know if somebody else has bought it. Just it's like somebody has your back. Yeah, you're not facing this industry alone. You've kind of got a little board of directors there that you can bounce ideas by, and to me that's huge. It's really helped me over the years.
That is another advantage.
Absolutely,
getting
a huge
your work
advantage
done at Westside Auto Pros.
Absolutely. So if you're looking for a shop, you know, ask them if they're a member of ASA, or look for this logo on a sign on their building, and know that you're going to a good shop and a shop owner that cares. He's in it as a career, not there to make a few bucks.
To make a quick buck. There you go. Perfect. All right, so people want